Alright guys, good morning. Sorry I can't be here today. I'm on a field trip at the courthouse with my business law class. But yesterday Cheryl emailed me and I just wanted to share this email with you guys, kind of read through it, talk about some things quickly. So, you have the day to work today, but once again I just want to kind of read through this so you kind of understand where she's seeing this project going, where her company's seeing this project going. So, alright, here we go. So it says, good morning. I thought of something else this morning that could be included in the portfolio. It should start with an overall objective. Why are we doing this? Why should Duco be spending this money? So each of your group's objectives are going to be pretty much the same. Alright, our objective here is to reach the high school demographics, so high school kids, and introduce them into manufacturing or to increase and retain our current employee count. Okay, so all of your objectives are going to be to pretty much get high school kids interested in Duco, whether that be just knowing the name or applying for jobs there. So that's kind of our overall goal. She just wants to make sure that we don't lose sight of, what Duco really needs from us. We want to know why they're having such a hard time employing individuals in the trade career path and how they can attract more young people to Duco. All right. She also spoke with Mary Chris, who I believe is the CEO, yesterday, and I think her expectations are high. So keeping your ideals realistic will really impress her. Now, she talks about this trade character. Now, if this trade character, or even if your theme kind of ties in with their grow, control, and develop theme for 2015, um, that's really going to kind of resonate with her since she's kind of the one that came up with it. She talked about having the mascot walk through Duco. I don't know how possible that is, but I don't know. Just one of her ideas. Another idea for the group, for the Hurricane Sandy group, is when I step back and put myself in Mary Chris's shoes, I think she'd be more likely to run with something about a natural disaster. Uh, Now, once again, tying that into what high school kids are going to care about is also very important. She mentions that, yes, we are trying to market to 16 through 25-year-olds, but we're also trying to impress this panel of judges. All right, so we're dealing with, for the most part, we're going to have three women who are probably mid-40s, I believe. So we want to impress them. However, they're coming to us because they're seeking help. They're seeking help trying to understand high school kids. All right, so uh, just kind of keep that in mind. And remember that we need to be professional with this. All right, so I think I may have mentioned it to your class that maybe starting a PowerPoint presentation doesn't have to be anything over the top, but just to kind of help you along, give maybe the class and the other the panel some visuals. All right, so realistic, professionalism, target market 16 to 25, and also impressing the panel. I know it's a lot, guys. Once again, I think we can do it. All right. Excuse me. She comments that she loves the creativity that's been happening so far, and we don't want to lose that, but we need to make sure that our message is professional and consistent with the rest of Duco. All right. Um, I think that's really important, and I think that's a really hard part for. It would be a hard part for me. So, once again, guys, show me you're trying, show me you're putting in the effort, and we'll do just fine on this. I hope this doesn't deter any projects, but helps it move forward. Let me know if there's any additional questions I can answer. Thank you, blah, blah, blah. All right. Um, with that said, once again, I think you guys, I should have said this in the beginning. I'm very proud of you guys. I think you guys have been doing a great job with this. A lot of really good and unique ideas. But I think she's right. We need to keep this realistic. We need to keep this professional. However, to attract this target market that we're looking for, high school kids, we need to throw in a little bit of humor or a little bit of. We need to make their posts, their image a little more interesting. All right, and I think interesting is a good word. So, funny, interesting, and if you look up on the board, so I want you all to look away from the screen. Look up on the board now, and I've thrown on the left side in red. I pretty much threw up every idea, every word um, that came to mind when I thought of Duco in this project. Alright, so for example, I'm just going to read through them quickly. Uh, she started talking about mud flaps. We need to engage the customer in social media posts. Uh, the breast cancer truck, that pink truck that they're building. I mean, it would be cool to incorporate that within this social media. Hurricane Sandy, local companies. It's a local company, family owned. Their motto for 2015 is grow, control, and develop. They're really big on their culture and events. NASCAR is a big part of their company. Just once again, that culture. They'll pay for your school, all right, college. Hands-on work. All right, you get to see the product made. Process of making the truck. Wouldn't that be kind of cool to show the process of how a truck's actually made from, when there's a million pieces, and then finally when it's one constructed piece, maybe a day-by-day glimpse at what's going on with that pink truck, or just any truck in general. When I think of this, I think of the people who take like a selfie every day, and then you put it on a slideshow, and every picture is up there for like a split second, but you kind of see how your face has changed over a year or years. Okay. Now, if someone could throw that into their media, I'm not saying you have to create it, but have that idea somewhere. Um, what else? Promoting from within. All right. Once again, going back to that grow, control, and develop. We're marketing to the tech ed department, high school kids 16, 25, looking for trade jobs. They make custom trucks, NASCAR trucks. We've realized that they have a poor website layout. And in the professional sense, it might not be a poor website layout, but to a high school kid, it was tough to kind of navigate. Um, we've realized that their Twitter is almost too professional. All right, they don't have a Facebook page. Their last year's motto was "Duco Strong." Maybe since they want to pull young kids from Waukesha, they need to get more involved in the community. How could we do that with our social networking? Um, we've realized that they have poor signage in front of the store. I've had a student that drives by. He's drove by that place for 10 years, and he just realized that, holy cow, that was Duco. Okay, hashtags. What's your hashtag going to be? Are we going to do interviews? Get to know Duco. What can Duco do for you? It's more than just a job. It's an environment. It's a culture. It's a family. Okay, so hopefully that's sparking some ideas. Maybe I don't want to fry your brains too much, but just wanted to kind of throw my brainstorming out there. I had a good question yesterday. It was like, what should we post about? And if we take a look at the blue stuff now, things to post about could be any kinds of pictures or videos, company truck events, jokes, humors. Just because they're a truck company doesn't mean that they can't be inspirational. Okay. I talked about maybe getting more involved with high school events or community events, news events, and then really something that would be awesome but is difficult is getting customers engaged in your tweets or in your posts, having them take pictures of something, having them post videos of something, or having them add a hashtag to their post that ties in with Duco. If you can get your customers to do that, they'll keep coming back. All right. So let's see. That covered, and the email covered. Quickly, I just want to take you through a few Twitter sites just to kind of show you what some companies have been doing. For example, McDonald's here. All right, McDonald's. We can take a look. What I've noticed is that they post like one of these every day. All right, January 3rd, 3rd. All right, 1st, 31st, 30th, 26th, and as we're seeing, um, There's a picture tied to everyone, or a video tied to everyone. Boop, got me. But you're starting to get what I'm saying here. All right, lots of pictures, lots of videos. Something that Duco has not done. All right, let's take a look at Nike. Something that Nike has done, if we take a look at tweets and replies, is they reply to almost every tweet. If you just look at this. If you hashtag just do it, some guy must just sit there and go through just do it tweets and reply to all these. All right, just inspirational. Now I know it's easier to be inspirational when you're Nike, but just something I found interesting. All right, Caterpillar. So a little more up our road. Okay, they make trucks. They make mining equipment. Now we're not making mining equipment, but we're making trucks. So let's just kind of look through here. Did you know? All right, hashtag did you know? Giving them maybe some facts or information about the company, or just virtual product development. So just a fact about their company. 30 years ago. All right, so giving us kind of a history about the company. Once again, pictures, videos, articles. Look at that. I mean, how hard would it be for Duco to do something like this? All right. So take a look through there. Feel free to hop on Caterpillar Inc. or look up uh, other companies that might resemble Duco a little bit more than Nike or McDonald's. But once again, just wanted to show you what some famous companies are doing on their Twitter sites. All right, guys, that's all I have for you. Please, 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 please take this time and really crank something out. Your binders are, I think they're on the chopping block, but all right, sorry about that. I had a student come in. But what I was saying was, at least I think I was saying, was today or tomorrow I'm expecting a rough draft of your portfolio. Okay, so we really need to crank out finish up your storyboard if that's what you're doing. Give me a rough draft of your social media idea. Okay, so lots to be done today. All right, hopefully you guys can kind of help each other out. Please, if someone's stuck, please help them. I know I'm sorry I can't be here to help you with this today. All right, guys. Well, that's all I got. So you guys have a great day. I will see you tomorrow.